There we are. The door is unlocked now. Freedom is ours, Luke. Except for the entirety of the rest of the castle. Grab the key. Hang out, we gotta read the journal. We are so far behind on journals and diaries. Heading for Herzen Castle. This time, the time I've spent investigating this mystery in full sense has given me most of the pieces to the puzzle, but some facts still elude me. To answer those remaining questions, Luke and I have but one option remaining to us. We must strike out for Herzen Castle. Luke claims to have seen a ghost lurking in the forest. Personally, I believe his sighting to be nothing more than a trick of the light, but I can't blame him for being jumpy. After all, this town has been full of inexplicable happenings. But the question now is how these happenings tie into the rumor that the town is cursed. Anton, the current Duke of Herzen Castle, welcomed us to his home with food and drink. I asked him about the Elysian box, but the line of questioning ended with him saying he didn't know much about the relic itself. I don't think pressing him further will yield any more information. Anton has offered to let us stay the night, and I believe we'll take him up on the offer. I awoke from a nightmare to find myself and Luke tied up in the corner of a strange, musty room. Before I could make sense of our situation, in walked Anton. Hovering over us like a spider with its next meal ensnared in its web, Anton spoke of the preparations he had to make, so he could make a meal of us. Luke and I must find a way out of these ropes before he returns, or else.
Professor, I don't think it's time for you to write these things while we're running away.
The ropes that bound us were easier to undo than expected, considering Anton slipped these ropes on us while we were in the middle of that strange nightmare. One would think that he would have had the time to tie a proper knot. But enough on that. Right now, Luke and I must focus on escaping this place.
Yes, please. Thank you.
My father fell ill from that sickness. Sorry, now that we know Anton's voice. My father fell ill from that sickness and has passed on. I also heard that many of the people who left Full Sense have formed a small village a safe distance from town. I imagine she lives there now too. I've decided to send her a letter. As Duke, I can't leave town, but I've entrusted my message with a man who is passing through town. Now, all I can do is wait for her reply. That's pretty good. At least it felt like it. I can listen to it later and I'll be like, that's not right. That's not right at all. Alright, on we go. Please, a castle. Oh my gosh, this is not what I thought the castle looked like. Found a hint coin. We were just in here. Never mind. I didn't put two and two together. And then some MC Escher house here. This door won't budge.
But I didn't see any kind of lock on it.
Good point. This door must be controlled by some sort of device positioned elsewhere. Let's head down from here and see what else is around. I don't want to. No, I didn't want to click the door. I was clicking the mechanism. Mechanicism. I've never seen such an immense boiler before. This must be the castle's main power source. For some reason, though, it's not currently in use.
That's because it's summer, Professor. We'd all be really, really hot if it was on right now. And what do you make of the other machines here? They're all so gigantic.
Were I to venture a guess, I'd say this equipment was used to mine gold in the area. It's likely the same equipment they used to create that large hole in the castle's flooring. Oh my gosh.
So that's why this place is so drafty. Oh, look at that bizarre smoke coming out of the hole. Don't get too close to it, Professor. I bet breathing it is probably terrible for you.
Whoever broke the ground here must have known that machinery inside and out. One misplaced scrape of the shovel could have sent the whole foundation crashing down.
Not to be rude, but I don't think we really have the time to admire the miner's handiwork.
Oh yes, quite right, my boy. I believe we can open the door above us if we get this boiler up and running again.
That's a weird thing to have attached to a door lock.
134, steam power. Which valves do you need to open to send steam from the boiler into 2, but not 1 or 3? All valves start in the closed position. Answer using the solution that requires opening the fewest number of valves. Tap a valve to open or close it. Okay. All valves start in the closed position.
Okay.
Oh, okay, the color changes. Okay, we want... it to go... Okay, that's closed. Right? I think that would only count as 2 for that one. 1, 2. Is there one even less than this? That one's gotta stay closed. The other one would always be 3. That would be 2. And it would also hit up to 3. That's no good. Oh wait, no, that one doesn't work. Because this... But this one also would have to be open again for that to work, right? Nope, that doesn't work. Because now that's going to 1. That's no good. So we gotta go this route so far. This is the one that works. Because it only goes right there. Blocked. Yes? Yes, we'll try.
Here goes.
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Vaporific. You only need to open 3 valves to direct steam to 2 and not 1 or 3. Nice. Good work, my boy. Now, upward and outward. I don't see any other way out of here. Hang on. By the look of it, this spoiler has been out of commission for some time. For quite some time, even. I can read. By the look of it, this spoiler has been out of commission for quite some time. That's a different thing. Stop. Quite some time. I'm looking for hint coins, Layton. Let me look. Stop it. Stop, Layton. Stop. Thank you. So let me get the coins. I'll be out of your hair in a second. No. Stop. Okay. Bye. We'll leave it. We're going. Flee the castle. Ah, alright, get me out of here.
This door's shut tight too.
This door serves as the only portal out of here. We'll need to open it to escape.
Open that door! Open that door, magic lock! 135.
It seems that the lock here is some sort of magic square. Oh no. Oh no. In order to solve it, position the remaining numbers so that each string of 4 vertical, horizontal, and diagonal numbers adds up to the same total. Solve the magic square to open the door.
I don't want to solve the magic square.
Okay. I'll be back as I figure this out. That's 20. That's not right. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 5, 6, it's 11. It's 18. Okay, that's 18. There, because that's the same numbers. I think that's right, right? That should be all right, right?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yay, math!
Ha! Wonderful.
Wonderful indeed. Got it eventually. Cat, cat, cat. I can't click on things. You're sitting on it. Okay. Very nice. Each horizontal, vertical, and diagonal line of 4 tiles adds up to 18 when placed in the correct positions. Now, onward to freedom. Luke, the vent is open now. Follow me. I had to burp. There's a cat. All of these things and more. Oh no, it's Nigel. I have to... What was his voice? Yes. Of course. I think it's down here, a little bit like this. I just came out of here, I think.
I can't believe there's not a single wrinkle in this tablecloth.
What about this? What do you call these, Luke? That's what I thought. Alright, Nigel. Take care that you don't slip, Luke. The floor is polished to an almost blinding shine.
Ah, you're right. It's like a mirror. Who do you think does all this polishing?
Is that really something we want to talk about right now?
That would be me, sir. Ah, it's the butler! Yes, I most certainly am. I don't mean to be presumptuous, but what are you two doing up at this hour? If you're having trouble falling asleep, I suggest a good strong puzzle to clear and relax the mind. You're not going to try to stop us or anything? Stop you? Young sir, I haven't the foggiest notion what you're talking about. Now, where was I? Ah yes, that puzzle. This hall has been fitted with a hidden door, though to my chagrin, I've forgotten where. However, I do recall an old saying the servants used in days past to remember the location of the door. I will now relate to you that saying, and your task, dear guests, will be to decipher the door's location. Speak, friend, and enter.
136, the hidden door.
Begin from the doors etched in the decor. A path will appear, strong and quite clear, made of stars that flare, each within its own square. These words are said to point the way to the hidden door. Select the hidden door.
Okay. Begin from the doors etched in the decor. Got it. A path will appear, strong and quite clear. What do you mean? Made of stars that flare, each within its own square. What do you mean? Like there's this kind of thing going on here? Oh. Hang on a second. Okay. But I don't know what that tells me. These words are said to point the way to the hidden door. Select the hidden door. I mean, I found an arrow pointing down. That seems kind of weird. Why would there be a convenient... Okay. Made of stars that flare, each within its own square. Okay, yeah, all of these are in their own square. They are not falling out of the thing. Like they're in there. That's why they look funny. They're staying in their little circles. They're staying in their little square there. Do you want me to... Right? Like... I guess that... I
And
don't
now
know.
to test my theory.
Okay, do you want me to point to where it's at?
My,
Think about
this
exactly what the
one
saying is
quite
telling you to do.
formidable.
Okay, so point at it. Well, it's pointing at it, so you want me to select the button part right before it. Made of stars that flare, each within its own square. Is it... Yeah, okay, you can't click down here. Is it here? It says begin there, so I assume this one?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, do you want me to
And
submit
there
the
we have it.
arrow? Or the thing? Okay, cool. I'm not just, seeing things that aren't there. Obviously, that's a little too on the nose there. Excellent. The squares with stars contained neatly inside them form an arrow that points directly to the hidden door. Okay, we gotta get his voice back.
Masterfully solved, sirs. Now that you've completed that little nightcap, might I suggest returning to your quarters? These old halls can get quite drafty in the dead of night.
I'll keep that in mind. Good night to you.
And to you too.
Do you need some tea?
The exit is directly behind you, dear guests.
I came from there. Directly behind me. No, that makes sense. Yep. So, if I came from the... Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay. Lamp. Coin. I want coin. Nothing? What's the point of you, hallway?
Yikes, this corridor is so long I can't see the other end.
The other end we go. That behind me. Sorry, why am I walking backwards? Turn around, Bright Eyes.
Professor, I think I see a way we can get out of here. It's the front door!
Our search led us to the castle, and we're on the verge of revealing what killed Dr. Schrader. We must search this place thoroughly before we make our escape. Let's see what else is here.
Gee, Professor, I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Luke, listen to me. We can't turn back and run. Not now. We're so close to uncovering the truth about Full Sense and the Elysian box. We must press on.
All right.
This one? 15 hours, man. Definitely getting our money's worth here. It's 2.
Now that is one heck of a chandelier.
A puzzle.
Take a look at this picture, Professor. It's pretty good.
There he is, larger than life. The current master of Hertzen Castle.
You mean the guy who just tried to tie us up and drank our blood?
Strange.
What's strange, Professor?
This picture shows far too much wear to have been made recently. Yet you saw Anton yourself. The man and his portrait are virtually identical.
If he doesn't age, then he must really be a vampire. I knew it! We need to get out of here this instant.
Perhaps those rumors in the town weren't entirely unfounded. But running around in a panic has never solved anything. Except for that time we needed to run around in a panic. Why don't we take a moment to clear our heads with this puzzle about portraits? Sorry about that.
Are you kidding, Professor? I don't think we really have time for this right now. Professor! Okay, fine.
132. Sharing paintings. Didn't we already do 132? I don't know. We're up in the 30s. It's getting confusing. Two brothers have inherited their parents' 5-piece art collection. According to the will, the older brother will get a set of paintings worth twice what the younger brother gets. In order to ascertain the value of the paintings, the brothers called in an appraiser who valued each painting as shown below. For his services, the appraiser was promised the one painting left over after the brothers divided the art according to their parents' wishes. Assuming that individual paintings can't be divided, which one does the appraiser get? Was promised the one painting left over after the brothers divided the art according to their parents' wishes. Okay, we're gonna need a memo. If we tally this down to, if we forget some, hang on. Do a little bit of this, right? It's not so intimidating. The $20 painting of your Aunt Hilda. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. The older brother will get a set of paintings worth twice what the younger brother gets. So he's getting 2, and he's getting 2, and the other guy is getting 1. Alright, so we got... So this would be 80 for these two. 55, 45, so that's up, and then there's a 9, that's 100, and we got the 95. Okay, so we got the 40, 60, and 55. That's just that. Alright, so then if we go... 60,000. So if we go 20... We go 120, and then that would be 60. And then... So it's 120. Twice the amount. Okay, so the painter guy gets the 95,000? That's right price-wise. It's a lot.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay.
And there we have it.
I was like, the other equations would be uneven, so he has to have the one that's twice as much. Okay. That's right, the appraiser received painting E. The older brother inherits paintings A, C, and D, which are worth 120,000 total. The little brother gets a single painting worth 60,000, half of what his brother gets. In the end, the appraiser takes home the most expensive painting of all. My, isn't that convenient? Wasn't this guy the dad of the girl with the dog and a few other things? Man, these boys don't look happy. Except for the appraiser. The appraiser looks happy. He just has to be like, yep, that's worth a lot of stuff. Okay, I'll take this. Nicely answered, Luke. Perhaps it didn't seem like the ideal time for a puzzle. But being able to stand back and think critically in a time of stress is a skill of utmost importance. Now we better run. Anton's here to kill us.
What? I appreciate the sentiment, Professor, but right now solving puzzles is the last thing on my mind.
Alrighty. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Katia. Oh, I do believe that's...
Katia?
Oh. Why are you two here?
I could ask you the same thing. It's dangerous here. There's a vampire living in this castle, you know.
Anton? He's no vampire. He's just creepy, and he likes to drink blood every now and then. What? I'm quite puzzled, Katia. What do you know about this man? It's not for me to say. Besides, right now, you must focus all your efforts on escaping. If you linger here, the madness will grip you before long. Madness? I'm afraid I don't understand. Please be honest with us. What's happening here? Very well, I'll explain everything. But first you must get as far from this castle as possible. Quickly.
I know the way out. Follow me.
I know the way out. Follow me. Alright, I was pretty close to her very deadpan voice.
How are you related to this entire situation? Are you?
There's no time. You've got to get out of here.
This won't do. People are trying to sleep, you know. Is it you? It can't be. Oh, how I've waited. It's been so unbearably long.
Professor, do you know what he's talking about?
Not in the slightest.
Come closer, my dear sweet Sophia. I've missed you so. What's this? Very well, then.
No one can resist Layton.
Is this how it is? I didn't see this coming, Layton. Not at all.
I'm not sure I understand.
This is your fault, but you can't have my Sophia. You're going to be very sorry you crossed me.
He like dodges and Sophia gets hit, or Katya gets
There's
hit.
no lack of swords here. Take whichever one you like. Know this, though. Only one of them is real. A true warrior always keeps his blade in hand.
So, can I have your sword? Because that sounds like that's the real one. One true sword, 137. A true warrior always keeps his blade in hand. I gonna have to work on his voice. These are Anton's last words to Professor Layton before the start of their duel. Can you find the one real sword among Anton's collection? Circle your selection to draw your weapon of choice. I don't know, these are all pretty cool, but none of them are in a hand. Oh, wait, maybe I remember this one. I think it's an off the screen. Well, not an off the screen, but oh, he has a sword. Is it that one? Is it that one? He's got
Consider this
it's a hand holding it. There you go. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that was
wonderful.
probably lodged into my brain from seeing someone else play it, but nicely done. A true warrior always keeps his blade in hand. Anton's words were a subtle hint that all the swords on the wall were for show. The only real sword in the bunch is the one sitting in the hand of the suit of armor. Man, Anton, nice guy. He's like, I want a fair fight. If you're not stupid. If you're stupid, we're not having a fair fight. Get
I
him.
didn't think you had it in you, Mr. Layton.
Get him, Layton. Animation's so good. Layton, you took your hat off. You broke your rules.
Layton!
Literally steamed.
Sophia belongs to me. You can't have her. Ah!
Wait, they went down the stairs and now they're way up the stairs. Wait, how the... how did you get up there?
Look out!
Something strange is happening. I just need to catch my breath.
No more! Please, just stop!
What's happened to me?
Are you all right?
Please just stop, Grandfather. Your body can't take it.
What did you say? I don't understand. Sophia, dear.
You haven't figured it out, have you? You really don't know. Then I guess it's up to me to tell you the truth. I'm your granddaughter, Anton.
This is awkward.
Don't be ridiculous. Look at me. I'm too young to be anyone's grandfather.
But what you see around you isn't real. It's just an illusion created by your own mind. Your youth is part of that illusion. The truth is, well...
Allow me, please.
No, I want to tell. It's my story.
The gold
Fine.
mine built by your father, the late Duke Herzen, brought this town much growth and prosperity. But something terrible slept deep within that rich gold deposit. Unbeknownst to the miners, they hit a vein of hallucinogenic gas while digging for gold. The gas made those who breathed it extremely susceptible to mental suggestion of all types. Tales of the nightmarish visions seen in Folsense then spread, as did the town's sinister reputation. In truth, neither the Folsense we see before us nor its residents really exist. This is all a creation of our minds.
Yep.
How did you figure it all out, Professor?
I'm on drugs. Wait till I tell my parents. No, Luke. Don't calm.
The images of Folsense we saw are 50 years old, yet they show a town identical to the Folsense of today. No town can remain unchanged for 50 long years. The photos we saw in the train station formed our impression of the Folsense we'd see. A Folsense of 50 years ago.
Enough of this madness. Folsense is real. I'm real.
None of it's real, Grandfather. This town is just a thin shadow, an illusion born of greed. You and Sophia, everything you know changed 50 years ago.
Alright, you're gonna have to hold my hand a little bit longer here, game. Katya is the granddaughter of Sophia and Anton. Katya set out for Folsense to make sure that Anton understood Sophia's true feelings and reasons for leaving. He didn't like you. You're like, ow! Katya, please! Gently, gently! The hallucinogenic gas present in Folsense's air caused Layton and the others to imagine the station as it was in the many photographs lining the corridor leading out of the building.